Are two heads better than one? We've always heard the expression growing up. It always made sense. But now let's apply it to the syndication and the fund business. Are two heads better than one? Well, let's think about it for a second. First of all, if you have two people, three people, or four people working on a project, that's just more hands to make things happen. And let me tell you that there are plenty of moving parts that you'll be able to keep a few people busy. So creating a team makes a lot of sense. Here's really an important thing to understand about how the syndication and the fund business works. There are really four significant jobs that need to be done in the course of a syndication or a fund over the life of that deal. Number one, somebody has to be really skilled on the team in the real estate. So somebody has to understand the rents, the market values, and so forth. Somebody on the team has to understand the capital stack, the debt, the equity. They have to really be willing to take the lead on organizing the money. Now, I never would say that one person should be responsible for raising all the money, but certainly one person has to take the lead and be the team captain over that particular department, because raising capital is an intense, difficult project. It's a process, but it has to be done, and it has to be done well and organized properly. The third part is somebody has to be responsible for managing the assets once the project comes to life. So let's say that the real estate department finds the deal. They find an apartment building that you want to run. You organize the apartment building. You're going to rehab it. You're going to put it together, whatever it is that you're going to do. It's the property management or asset management department. That group is going to be responsible for bringing the vision to life of why you bought that building in the first place. So whoever on your team is responsible for asset management or project management or property management, that could be a multi-year relationship with the asset, and somebody has to oversee that. Finally, somebody has to oversee business management, and that means really the relationships with the vendors, the investors, the CPA, the attorney, the different people that are involved in helping make the company work all year long. Now, is it possible for one person to do all these things? It's possible, and there are a few people who've come through the symposium program that have built syndication structures or funds, and they have staff, they have teams of people that help them. Nobody does it by themselves, but there is one principal from time to time that has a team of people that they can assemble on a payroll basis. Most of the time, people come in pairs, because pairs people have different skills, people have different preferences about the areas that they work in. And the other thing is that when you start raising money, more than one person is advantageous, because more than one person, it depthens your Rolodex. It adds depth to the number of people in the networks that you can go out to. So for all sorts of reasons, two heads are better than one. And I always encourage people to come to the symposium, participate in pairs, and finally to build their structures in pairs and run them as pairs. Now, sometimes the pairs not work out. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes things don't work out. But that's not a reason to try. That's a reason to have good agreements, good understandings, good communication, and really understand what you're about and why you're doing it. That being said, I hope that you'll move forward and jump into this business. The syndication business is a great business. So go out and stake your claim.